Hey, it's Kevin back with another episode of the video blog. As you can tell, I'm ready for the big show. Tonight is CMA Awards night, and in fact, right about now, the important people are starting to walk the red carpet. I'm actually, a couple, 2, 3 miles away from the Sommet Center. I've been to the big show and won't be going back until one of my artists is sitting in one of the big seats, and hopefully that'll be, well, obviously not this year, but hopefully next year or the year after or whenever it is. That would be exciting. But again, I'm going to sit back and watch it just like you are. That's the glamour of the music business. Today's post, and by the way, thank you to everybody who said the nice things about the blog post. I was afraid that this week's music industry insider kind of stuff would be a little bit too inside for a lot of non-industry types, but I've actually had some very nice comments from some friends and things like that, and I really appreciate that. But today's title is, it's a marathon and not a sprint. And the one frustration I have is everybody seems to want it right now. I'm just as guilty of that in life, too. I want everything right now, don't we all? But the hard part, especially in the music business, especially with internet marketing, especially with what I do, is it doesn't always happen right now. It can. I'll give you an example. But again, right now, one of the artists I'm working with, a husband-wife duo by the name of Joey and Rory, are just exploding everywhere. Well, is it a fact of they put out a great record and everybody's getting excited about it? Well, no, not really. What happened is on a lark, they decided to apply for CMT's Can You Duets TV show. They applied, ended up finishing in third place, so they were in front of millions for 6, 8, 12 weeks. When they were on the TV show, the folks at Overstock.com noticed them, contacted them, made them the focal point of 3 months' worth of television and radio ads. So again, not an overnight thing, but again, that's what's helping everything explode. That's what's helping everything move quickly. That's what's helping them sprint up the charts, and it's actually not a sprint. Music business marketing, internet marketing, what I do, it's a marathon. It's long, it's drawn out, it's building people one friend at a time. It's building people through MySpace, through Facebook, through Twitter, through blogs, much like this. In fact, the reason I started this blog was as an example to some of the artists I'm working with about how they can incorporate blogging into their daily routine or into their weekly routine or whenever it fits to help, share their thoughts, share their feelings, share their talents with people to bring in more fans. Again, it's a marathon. We all want it now. I'm just as guilty in my life of wanting everything right now, but the reality is it doesn't happen right now. The sooner artists figure out that it is a marathon, that they have to build the base, it's going to happen for them. And again, whether the top of the charts happen, that's a whole different story. You can go back and watch our radio blog and see. It is so tough to get to the top of the country charts. I knew that when I was in radio. I know it now. I'm here to help artists build careers, build longevity. I always said in radio, and I say it today, Billy Crash Craddock, who had that big song Rub It In back in the 70s, only had a couple of really big country hits, but he's out still performing to this day. It only takes a couple to have just enough visibility, and those are the hits. Now, you don't even need that to have a sustainable career. There are artists who build it virally, who build it organically, one fan at a time. That's the key. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I'm always here to help. That's what I do. More music business insider stuff tomorrow, and then by the weekend we'll get back to the normal stuff, if you will. Have a great night.